second time. Really focus on this. And I think this is a great question to ask everybody in Detroit, because I think, of course, as an artist, you are obligated to do the best work that you can do. That is really important, because you should be making really good work. You shouldn't be worrying about the work you think you should be making. You shouldn't be making the work that people think you should be making. But I also believe that if you put something out there where you say you're a community-based artist, the promises that you put out there, you are completely obligated to do everything that you said you were going to do. I have a little blog that I remember saying, I'm going to invigorate Detroit, I'm going to do all this stuff with artists, and I'm trying my damnedest to do that. But when I see all these other community artists who are like doing things where like, I'm really getting people involved, it's like, all right, no, you better make sure you're getting everybody involved, or you better make sure that you're getting them involved deeply, or you better be, because I'm thinking about all the disillusionment that can happen when you promise too much that what art can do, when really we should be able as artists to put things back in the audience where, like, I love this one community-based artist, Alfredo Yar. I talked about this earlier at Tiny Titan Studio, but he created this paper studio that was like for the community to come in and make art in. And once it was over, he burned it down. And all these people were like, oh my God, you made it for the people, and then you destroyed it. And he was just like, if you want it that bad, make it yourself, find the funding for it, make it work, get the kids, get everyone involved. You have to own it. And I feel like that's something very important to think about, how we're all obligated to not just allow artists to be the ones who are dictating what's creative, or not to just make it so that there's so much pressure on you to have such high expectations that you can't fulfill. I really do think that obligations are really important. When, like, for example, with my piece, I'm thinking about, I just covered up some guys' graffiti, they're putting graffiti over mine, but now it's a dialogue, and I have to respond in a way that doesn't turn hostility into just me feeling like, oh my God, this is my wall, because that's the same thing everyone's doing. Someone owns the building, they think it's their wall. Graffiti artists, put their tag on it, they say they own the wall. Anything I got permission and funding for it means I say I own the wall. But I feel obligated to like circumvent all of that and just be like, we're coexisting. I love the graffiti that just got put up on my bristles because they like did good graffiti or the colors match. So I feel like we all have a lot of obligations actually when we're interacting with each other.
So let me do a time check.